Hey guys, it's Alex. So this is my blog. It's a blog on habits. Um, my first blog post is a morning routine, and I talk about kind of what my morning routine is and how my morning routine affects me. And since I wrote this, I've been thinking a lot more about my own habits and what kind of habits I have in my life, healthy and unhealthy, conscious and unconscious, and kind of I have a lot of time when I bike, so I just think about them a lot when I bike. And after posting this and after all of you wrote your wonderful comments, I added this little bit in here, um, which I really like, and it really kind of, I feel like, describes um, like the differences in us with our habits and just kind of like the way we are in the world. So thinking as I've been thinking more about habits, I had kind of an epiphany on my bike that maybe it's not bad habits and good habits, but conscious decisions and unconscious decisions. And I've been playing with that idea a lot, just kind of by myself, thinking about it, thinking about ways to alter habits. And then just right like 2 minutes ago, I watched this amazing TED Talk, and it's called The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg. And he speaks about just ways that we can change our habits and ways that we can promote and create willpower within ourselves. And so I'm going to write another post about that for sure. But that's kind of where my blog is going, I think, is I'm going to really look into how we can change habits and where habits um, come about in our life, and how when we're unconscious, a lot of the times our brain just kind of shuts off and we make choices that we wouldn't usually make. So I have this pattern in the back here just because habits, patterns. I think I might end up changing this header here to something different, but nothing has striked me yet as what to do with it. And then my second post that I did, I haven't posted the third one yet with the TED Talk, but I was on a blog, and it's called Zen Habits. And this person, his name's Leo Babata. I don't really know how to pronounce his last name, but he's just speaking kind of in a more superficial sense. He has less research than the TED Talk did, but he's really just talking about ways that we can promote healthy habits and taking small steps. So that's something else that I'm really looking at. It's just a superficial, what can we do in everyday life to be more conscious in the present and to make choices because we want to make choices and not because we have a fallback pattern that we are reverting to. When we're triggered to have a habit, we go back to it. And so changing a habit involves finding that trigger, and when we are triggered, actively doing something other than our normal habit. Um, so I guess questions for you guys would be, what habits do you see in your everyday life, and what triggers do you see in your everyday life, and how do you react to those triggers? And maybe what's one way you think you could change your habits? What's one way you could change your reaction to your triggers? Um, and then I guess the other question that would open up to everyone is, what was I going to say? Um, the other question that I would open up to everyone is, when we are triggered and when we do those habits, how do we feel afterwards? And I guess, is it worth it to have these habits, or is it worth it to try and get our willpower up and change our habits into healthy routines that make us feel good? So that's kind of where my blog's going right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And look forward to hearing your comments. Thanks. Bye.